Hello. My name is Nathan Gama. I am your sex and intimacy coach, and we are on day 5, which is I think it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, last day of the month of March. Yeah, yes. So yesterday we spoke about intimacy with yourself, right? Like getting to know who you are and what you want in life and stuff like that. So today we are going to talk about sex toys, and sex toys and your sexual liberation, sex toys, and you and your partner. Why don't you want to use sex toys? Have you used sex toys? So obviously there are different types of sex toys. There are dildos, there are vibrators, there are cock rings, there are bullets, there are butt plugs, vibrating ones. Like sex toys are very nice and they are very vast and very exciting, and they keep your sex life exciting. They add that thing, and you shouldn't be intimidated by them. When your partner uses them or tries to introduce them, and maybe you're thinking that now I'll be replaced by sex toys. So firstly, Vela, you will need to be sexually liberated for you to be able to use sex toys, because if you're not open-minded to them, then you will see them as a threat. You will see them as an unnecessary extra in the bed, whereas they can really can spice up your life. However, maybe if your partner wants to use them and you are reluctant on using them, and you don't even know why you are reluctant on using them, you just on some I don't want this thing, hi, I don't want it, I've never used this thing, and we're just fine, and besides, God didn't make these things, and we don't need these things. We've got our own sexual organs most that we can use, and we've been fine, So how about you ask yourself, why don't you want to use them? If you're feeling intimidated, why do they intimidate you? When did they start intimidating you? Have you ever tried to use them and you want some, okay, no, this is not working for me? Are you open to using them? These are the questions that you need to have with yourself and your partner who wants to introduce them. Or maybe both of you guys want to introduce them, but you both on some, should we, shouldn't we? Ask yourselves those questions. Why don't we want to use them? If we were to use them, how would it affect our sex lives? How would it change our sex lives? Would our experience change for the better or for the worse? Would we is it a good idea for us to use it? And obviously you will start small. Small as in, you can probably just start small with the cock ring, because I really think that's small. A cock ring with a clit stimulator, yeah, so that you can both be stimulated and both be on some vibrations. both be on some vibrations, right? So that you can both have a feedback on the sex toy that you have used for the first time, right? And if maybe you have already been using it, and maybe let's say you are using it on yourself, you've been probably just masturbating on yourself by yourself. That's what you do when you masturbate. And you've never used it with your partner, so probably you just have a dildo or a vibrator. You can still take that vibrator and you can use it during foreplay. He or she can use it on you as part of foreplay, so it doesn't really have to be that you use it on yourself, or that you actually go out and buy a new toy now that you want to bring in or introduce new toys into the bedroom, whereas your partner is not so open-minded about it or so keen about it, you know. So do have those talks with each other, do have those talks with yourself as well on why don't you want to use sex toys, what's so bad about sex toys, you know, and why do you think sex toys are bad. Because honestly, there's like a whole new world within the world of sex toys, because there's so many sex toys that you can play with. There's a lot. There's a lot of sex toys that you could use to enhance the sexual life, the bedroom life. Hey guys, and it comes alive. Hey, my favorite. Can I just tell you what my favorite? My favorite. Okay, there's two, right? There's this one. It's like 3 cock rings, right? Different sizes. I love this one. It's 3 cock rings, different sizes. So one goes on the base of the penis, and one goes on the scrotum, and just there by the top, so you really put it in and your balls like hang out. And then one goes on the tip of the shaft. So now I've got 3 cock rings of this one beautiful organ. And then another one, this is like you're gonna use them like, you know, same time. And then another one is the vibrating anal plug, right? So now what happens is that the woman or the person who's going to be penetrated, which is the woman, because the butt plug, yeah. So the woman will put in the vibrating butt plug, right? So it will also stimulate her. So she will put the butt plug in her butt. And she's laying face up, ne? If you want to put a pillow underneath her or her waist, just above her bum, you can do that. And with her butt plug, so therefore it means her muscles are contracted. Her uterus muscles are also contracted because the butt plug is there, she's holding it and it's vibrating inside of her. And you, on the other hand, you've got these 3, the man has these 3 cock rings that are vibrating already. But now during penetration, right? So you wear the 3 cock rings during foreplay, and then during penetration, you take out the one from the balls and the one from the shaft, and then now you're left with the one there at the bottom, the top of the shaft, not the shaft, the top of the shaft, the tip of your penis. So now you're left with the one there at the base of the shaft, which is vibrating. And then you penetrate. So obviously her muscles are contracted, and for her as well, she's gonna feel your muscle inside her muscles. And then you have also vibrating. Since she's vibrating, it's an explosion, orgasmic experience. I swear, it's you should try it. That's all I'm gonna say. You should try it. So for those of you who really don't who are apprehensive on using sex toys, you should just try it. Be open-minded. Just try it once, so that you can, at least when you say that you don't want to use them or you don't want them, you know what you're talking about. Unlike you just talking about something that you've never actually used, and you're on some, I don't like sex toys, but why? What have they done to you? Nothing, but I don't see the need for them. Just try something. Like I gave you a tip. Okay, maybe you don't have to go as far as the butt plug, because some people think it's an extreme. It could be an extreme. It's an extreme. But the cock rings you can do. You can try those. And you can also try the vibrator with the clitoris stimulator. Yeah, sure, like that brings tears to my eyes. But yeah, so basically what I want to say is that be more open-minded when it comes to sex. Don't just go with the it's always been done like this type of thing. Oh my goodness, this thing is making me cry. Like, I'm tearing up because of the thought of these things. Like, don't just say, don't live your life with the, approach sex with the, it's always been done like this. I've always done it like this. There are so many new ways that you can try that you've never tried, that you might even like, you know. Just because you haven't tried anal, and now you go around saying, I don't like anal, but you've never tried it. And maybe if you try it, then you might like it. So same thing with sex toys as well, that you can't go around telling people that you don't like sex toys when you've never experienced any of them, right? So be open-minded. There's a whole new world in the sex world that is waiting for you to experience and to explore. So yes, that's my day 5. Sexual liberation, sex toys. Good, it's a king. We are here, we are there. The end of 21 days. Yeah, no, the 16th of April is just gonna be like, woo, yes, I can't wait. Actually, I'm excited about it. Anyway, yeah, I hope you had a great day. It was raining here. It was raining and cloudy, and it was just that gloomy day where you stay indoors. And yeah, no, I stayed indoors and I ate. Sure, this lockdown has been feeding me. I've been eating. Like, I don't even know how it feels like to be hungry anymore. Like, I'm hungry for like 2 seconds, if ever, and then I have to like go eat. I feed the craving. Yeah, so have a great evening. Have a great evening, and yeah, do explore. Be open-minded. Ciao. See you tomorrow.